Good morning, Cubs. It is Monday,
April 21st.
21st. So we want to welcome you all. I think we should be good on time.
Yeah,
See?
I think we're good. Okay, guys, so we're going to get into it because there is a lot to do today. There's a lot going on. So really quickly, we're going to touch up on our competency of self-management. But today, we're going over something super important. That's resilience. So we do have a quick quote, and then we'll reflect on it. Miss Gutierrez, success is a sum of small efforts repeated day in and day out. Really quickly.
Oh, but today I don't feel good, sir. I don't want to.
What do you mean?
I'm just tired. No quiero. I'm just done with all this testing.
So?
So guys, truly, we understand this is a big week, and so sometimes we just want to just not give up, but not put our best effort, but it's day in and day out that matters. I know, sometimes on a Monday, we're tired. Our 8th graders, ya mero, guys. But truly, when you think of success, it's the small efforts. You showing up every day, you doing what you have to do every day.
Like all those little things add up.
Yes.
It's just like a little drop in the bucket, and every drop you get more and more water. And so that's kind of how I see success. So we're trying to fill that bucket up, and tomorrow and this week, that's the time to let that bucket loose. Yes. So we have a quick right there image of a tree being very resilient. And so, I mean, it's succeeding. It is living its fruitful life in wake of it being stuck in between a rock. So
Living its best life. But you know what? And this word is actually one of my favorite words in the whole wide world, because students don't realize how resilient they are, and you truly are. I know there are students who have been through different things in life, and you just show up, you're kind every day, you just do your best every day. So that is one of my favorite words, because I see you every day just showing up, being the best version of yourself. And so we do have resilient Cubs here.
So
Sí. Ahora sí.
awesome. Well, guys, we do have a big important announcement. Guys, this one comes straight from Mrs. Gallego. So guys, at this moment, we're going to ask that you log in to your Google Classroom, whether you're 6th, 7th, or 8th grade, and you're going to need to complete the Student Viewpoint Survey. It's posted in your Google Counseling Classroom. And guys, this one does need to get submitted by every student.
Today.
Yeah,
Please.
like now.
So teachers,
okay?
if you can help us facilitate making sure that students are completing this survey, so we'll give you a couple minutes. And
To
so, yeah.
complete that.
Sí, por
Okay?
favor. Thank you.
You guys able to find it? It's with a J. They write in her name. Come on over here, Phil.
Guys, in case you are just tuning in, you need to go to your Google Classroom, and we are taking this first survey right here. It is the Student Viewpoint Survey. That's straight from Ms. Gallego, guys. We do need that one done by every student. So in case you just logged in, Google Classroom, and we're taking that first survey there, okay?
Can you go to the Google Classroom code for 8th grade?
Me?
Sí, it's probably
Yes,
towards the
then
end.
Yeah.
Second to last.
Right there. Now it's gonna bring them on there, pero
I think chemistry.
we have a chance there. Add that. I just dropped it in the bag, you're right.
Was I being at the end? Did you write that?
No, I'm playing it, so I like it. Well, it wasn't good. It was the East Montana school.
No, we call it that.
Eh?
Nothing's going on.
Nah, it's nasty.
It was like dry.
It's because they're raptors over there, so ahí sirven figura.
And
is
we're
what it
back.
is.
Yes, so thank you, Cubs, for filling out that survey. So we're gonna
So
go back.
we're gonna go fast back, so we don't ruin the surprise.
I don't know.
He did.
There you
Yeah,
go.
Smart,
There
smart.
you go.
Back too much back.
So we are gonna give you time to complete our, right, PBIS?
Yes, PBIS check-in is the next thing.
So
Have a
please.
screen before that.
You know what, just keep your Chromebooks up, you guys.
Yeah, let us know how you're feeling. Sir, how are you doing today?
I'm at a 4. 4, yeah,
Okay.
yeah. What about you?
I am 5. I am definitely feeling better. My ankle's better. Now I can walk, speed walk.
That's good.
And we had a good weekend.
3-day weekend. I hope you guys are rested, and so, I know it's kind of like, oh, but we should have had, I've heard some students, we should have had today off too.
It's okay.
But you know what, we're here.
No pasa nada.
We're here, so you just gotta keep grinding through the day, all right?
Sí.
So we'll give you 2 more minutes.
So thank you for checking in. I was reading comments like, oh, I wish today we were home and kind of getting some rest, but it is okay. Thank you. And if you do need one of us, we will get to you later on today. But thank you. We appreciate the comments. So now,
now we have
We wanna say
maybe a
thank
little bit of announcements. So we wanted to show you guys a little bit about of our military child
Yes.
appreciation last week. So here's some of the pictures. But most of all, a big thank you to Ms. Gutierrez because she was the one that organized everything with the help of Ms. Reyes as well. So thank you to both of them. They really did an amazing job in putting together an awesome. And I just had to show up and do loteria.
And you know what? We do appreciate. So we did play loteria. We had an awesome breakfast and just recognition for our military kiddos. And I do want to say, I have heard students who come up to me and they're like, but one of my parents or step-parents served in the military. Is it too late? No, just let your parents know whenever they're doing your pre-registration to select that there is a military-connected student so that next year you can join us, you can be recognized, so it is not too late. That's how you become a part of my list of 21, and hopefully next year we have more students. So thank you, sir, thank you, Spirit
Absolutely,
Club. You
thank
guys
you.
did amazing. We
It
are
was
just
The decorations were amazing.
very
Like,
fortunate
They
to,
never disappoint.
to
So,
recognize all of our military kiddos and family members. And here's the big picture. So yay, we had fun.
Yeah.
Okay, so
All
now
right.
moving on.
Moving on. Let's see, what do we got? Okay, so like I said, we're working on resilience this week, trying to understand, I did see another quote. There was one other quote that I was going to put on there, and it says, fall down 7 times, stand up 8. That was the other one. So like to me, that meant a lot, that had a lot of resiliency factors in that one, but I chose the other one. But anyway, we have our Rethink Ed. Finally, Rethink Ed is back, guys. So we have Rethink Ed video here for you on resilience.
Ever read a news story about a person or known someone that experienced difficulties in their life, but somehow always seemed to stay positive and bounce back? That somehow is called resilience. Resilience is the ability to adapt and grow in the face of challenging situations. Having resilience is key to being able to get through challenging times. These challenges can look like failing a science test or moving far away from your friends. Resilience is what helps you through these situations. Let's take a look at some strategies you could use to build your resilience. First, recognize your control. Sometimes things happen to us that are beyond our control. In those moments, it's important to focus on what we can control. Recognizing what's in your control builds your resilience by helping you adapt to and even embrace challenges or difficult situations. Second, focus on the bigger picture. When we put a situation into perspective, it can remind us that challenges are part of the bigger picture and we can in fact get through them. Think about a time you set a goal for yourself, but you didn't reach it on your first try, or even after many tries. Although you might have felt down about it, what were some positive outcomes? Maybe you learned and grew from the challenges you faced, and now you understand what you have to do next time to reach your goal. Third, connect with your values. When times get tough, connecting with your values can help difficult situations become more manageable. Try doing something you love, practicing self-care, or simply reminding yourself of what's most important to you. Next, find opportunities to grow from challenges. Even in the most difficult times, we can always try our best to look for opportunities for growth, big or small. Being able to grow and learn from difficult situations can have such a positive effect on our mental wellness. And finally, connect with your support system. You do not have to face challenging situations alone. Your family, friends, and other trusted adults can help you through those challenging times and even provide a shoulder to lean on. So, next time when you find yourself facing something challenging or experiencing a difficult situation, try practicing a strategy to help build your resilience. It can make a difference in how you manage your feelings, how you choose to handle the challenges, and how you grow and learn from them.
Okay, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. What did you have any takebacks from that one?
Support systems.
That was mine too. You stole it.
And you know what? Because we know we have things that we go through, and so sometimes it's like, oh, well, I moved to a new school. I'm okay. I'm a social butterfly. But we have students who maybe are shy at first, or they're trying to find out, just like a person to sit at lunch with. So everybody goes through challenges, and I think we forget about our support systems. Like, hey, who can we reach out to for just guidance, support? And yes, you have two trusting adults right here. But even at home, if you have one person be part of that support system, I think it helps a whole lot.
Yeah, I was going along with the
Teachers.
same thing with support system. It really helps. I mean, we are your support system here. Any teacher, any adult that you feel that you can come up and trust, we are your support system. However, I also stood at that the value system also stood out for me because you guys are able to regulate and say, what are my values and how am I going to use what I know and what I believe in to assess the situation when you're dealing with difficult situations. So, yeah.
Agree.
Yeah, all right. Okay, so what time is it?
It is time for our teacher spotlight.
All right, I think some of them kind of found out already because when we skipped through, but in case you didn't, it is Mrs. Melendez. So here we go, Mrs. Melendez.
Hello, Cubs. My name is Miss Melendez. I currently teach U.S. history for the 8th graders, and they just took their test, so hopefully they did amazing on that. My background is I graduated from UTEP. I received both my Bachelor's of Arts degree in history with a minor in education, as well as my educational administration from the University of Texas at El Paso. I love teaching history. I think there's so many movies that go along with history, so you can actually see history come to life, and I think that's why I teach it. I'm a very visual learner, and so I think history plays well with visual learners because you can watch. So right now we're going over the Holocaust. And so the kids are going to be able to watch a movie after we've learned about the Holocaust. And so they'll visualize and see actually what happened during that time period. An interesting fact about me is I was born in the Philippines. I actually came and immigrated to the U.S. when I was 2 years old. So that is a super interesting fact because I don't know if a lot of you ever experienced, I guess, a Filipino teacher. But I'm super excited for your questions. Let's see if I can answer all of them. I'll see you guys on Friday. Bye, guys.
Go Miners.
Man, I have so many questions that I want to ask. I don't know, I might have to steal this one from a student just because I want to be the interviewer because there's so many questions on history that I have for her. So,
Yeah.
oh, that's a good one, guys. Okay, so at this time, go ahead and you're going to have to scroll down a little bit to find the survey for this one because we have so many surveys out. But go ahead and access the teacher interview survey, the Spotlight Teacher Survey, and quick shout out to let's see, students in Miss Palomares' class, we see them submitting it. And so go ahead and take this time to submit it, guys. Thank you.
So remember, this is part of our SDC, just getting to know our teachers. And man, every video we watch, I'm just like, we have amazing teachers. Just
Everybody has a different story, and it's just so unique to see everybody's perspective on how they came to where they are today. So
their degrees, their certifications, and just the interesting facts. Like, I didn't know that about Mrs. Melendez. Did you know that?
I didn't know that either.
So thank
All
you
right,
for
we
sharing.
have students from Ms. Gallo's class
Woo-hoo.
submitting. Thank you, guys. Ms. Ramirez's class is submitting. Thank you, guys.
Who might we have next week is my question. Who have we not spot or had? Like,
There's
our
a lot.
spotlight?
There's a lot. Let's see.
I'm going by hallways. So we still have a couple weeks
We still
left.
have a few in each grade level that need to be.
Who else, sir? Who else are we going to shout out? Teachers?
Let's see. So far, just Ms. Ramirez's class,
Woo-hoo!
Ms. Gallo's class, and Ms. Palomares' class are
We need
submitting.
more, we need more,
We need more of you guys to
please.
submit. Come on, guys.
It does help because we have questions that, you know, we see often, but then every now and then we get a different question, and that kind of makes this more fun.
We've got students from Ms. Lopez's class submitting now. Thank you.
See?
No, this week guys it says, what is my end time? I don't know what to put. But it says it's a required question.
You can pick whichever, because we know where you are. Or the one you used to have. Oh, any more?
We have from Mr. Falcon's class.
Woo woo!
A couple have submitted there.
So Mr. Esparza is reviewing data.
Go ahead.
Can you go to the next one, please? Okay, so this year's Viva la Fiesta is approaching like super fast. So it is going to be on a Saturday from 9 in the morning all the way to noon. So it is Saturday, May 3rd. And so in previous years, I have asked students who would want to volunteer their time to just help out for Viva la Fiesta. So we do know we are going to ask our cheer team, our lionettes, our band, our choir, different organizations to be part, because remember, Viva la Fiesta is about showcasing our campus, because we do have our 5th graders coming into 6th grade, and we also open our campus to students who might want to be at Clay Junior High next year. So if you would want to volunteer, only if you want to volunteer, only if you know you can make it on a Saturday morning. I do have this in Google Classroom, so if you can just tell me what you would like to help us with, either perform or be a tour guide. So my 5th graders, they are giving a passport, so we give them passports, and then I ask students to just take them around the campus. I will meet with you all before to let you know what your color is and where you're gonna take our 5th graders and our incoming students from different schools. So if you want to help us, I want to say last year I only asked our 6th graders, but I'm opening it up to any of our Cubs. And I think I did give a little something to students who volunteer their time. The same will happen this year, so I will get to you and then explain how it's going to work, and then what I might be able to give as a thank you in return. So we're excited because this is our 4th Viva la Fiesta ever since I became a counselor. And it only gets better and better every year. Remember that this is where our 5th graders get their shirts. If you have your shirt, wear them, because I haven't seen students wear them as much.
Yeah.
See, so these are your shirts. And so we do appreciate your time. So hopefully we see a lot of Cubs helping us out that day. Teachers, we will be sending an email about your help. But yes, that is coming soon.
Awesome. Well, that's it.
Yes. We
All right,
hope
guys.
you have an amazing week. Good vibes to our 8th graders.
It's a lot of
and
surveys to
13th
submit,
grade.
but go ahead and do them all. All right. Thank you, guys.
Be
Bye.
kind to people, Cubs.
Oh, there we are. We almost lost our whole presentation. I'm just kidding.
But we're here, so
you know what?
good
Take over, I'm gonna do
afternoon, Cubs. I know we're coming in from lunch. Y yo salí un ratito and now I'm like, whew. But we are here, SCL Live. It is April 21st, and our SCL competency for today is self-management, and we are going to talk about one of my favorite words in the whole wide world, resilience.
So we have a quote today.
Yes.
So let's see how resilience, I guess, how it's connected. Success is a sum of small efforts repeated day in and day out. So I don't know, what does that mean to you?
I can just look at this repeated
Mm-hmm.
day in and day out. But it's because today I'm tired, mister.
I know. And sometimes
No,
you
but
don't
I
want to do it.
I'm just done with the school year. I just wish it was summer already.
But we have to do it.
Yeah, so if you look at small efforts every day, the fact that you show up to school, the fact that you try your best in every class, that is all going to add up to you just having success in your life, whether it is this week on Thursday or whether it is at the end of the school year or whenever you see that next year you don't have interventions or tutoring or that you see you don't have to stress because there's a possibility of you being retained for the school year. No.
We don't
In
want that.
high school, whenever you show up, you do what you have to do and don't have to stress about losing credit because you were absent a whole lot or because you did fail a semester and now you're like struggling to pass the whole year. Yeah, that is going to be what success looks like for you. And then in the future,
Yeah. So symbolically, it kind of looks like this tree right here. This tree is being very resilient. It is living, it is thriving, it is blossoming, it's bloomed in spite of being stuck between a rock. So sometimes it's kind of a metaphor, guys, because sometimes we feel like we're stuck between a rock, and it's those small little efforts to be able to get back up and stand up after we've fallen down. So just be like this tree. It's hard, it's easier said than done, but just know by standing up, that is being resilient in itself. By getting up and trying again, even though you may not be successful that second, third, fourth time, you're gonna keep trying, and that's what resilience is about. So, yeah. All right, we have something very important to cover today.
oh yes.
Big
So
time.
at this moment,
Chromebooks out.
and this is per.
This is straight from the top, guys. Ms. Gallego, okay? She is asking, and if teachers, if you can help facilitate this, please. She is asking all students, please log in and complete the Student Viewpoint Survey. It is posted in your Google Counseling Classroom, and this one must be submitted by every student. Okay, so you're gonna go in there, and this is the first one that's there, right? Yeah. So you'll see a Student Viewpoint Survey, and she does need that done today from everyone. So if you don't have your Google Classroom, what's it code? We'll go ahead and we'll fast forward a little bit for that one.
Oh,
Oh, right.
es que I thought you were just gonna fast forward, but no. We will put our Google Classroom code for our new students or students who need this.
Guys, in case you're just joining us or you didn't catch what's going on, we are here at SEL Live, but we are filling out a survey, posted in the counseling Google Classroom, and it's for student viewpoint. So that one is from Ms. Gallego. So if you can please make sure that you fill that one out. All right, guys. So you're supposed to have been filling out the student viewpoint survey. That one is from Ms. Gallego. If you're finishing it up, and you know what, at this point, guys, just kind of keep your Chromebooks open because you're still going to need them for the rest of the lesson today. So
PBIS check-in is next. And some students were like, oh, I'm done with the survey. Let me check in. So thank you if you already did that. But we are going to ask that you tell us how you feel. I know. I see a couple of these. But by now, you went to lunch, you're regulated, you got some energy, some sunlight, so we should be good.
Should be awesome.
Yes.
So, okay, we'll give you another 1 or 2 minutes for that.
Sir, how are you feeling?
Oh, me, I'm a 3. No, a 4. A 4.
I'm like, what happened?
Wait, we were going backwards. Remember at the beginning of the year where like 1 was good and okay, so yeah, I'm a 4. You?
I'm a 5. It's Monday. It's almost May.
Spring.
It's nicer. I think I checked the weather. The weather should be okay this week.
Hopefully no more dust.
I think we might be done, hopefully.
That was bad.
And cold.
I think I still have some stuck here.
I don't know, sir.
All right.
But yes, thank you for checking in. And
we'll give you a few more seconds to finish that.
Because I know some people are typing comments. Remember that if you do need just to check in with the trusted adults, we will get to you today. Hopefully. We will be in a meeting at 1:45.
Yeah.
So as soon as we're done, we can get students who check in and add us comments so that we can see what's up and how we can maybe help out.
So we do have another announcement. So we can go ahead.
Oh, yeah.
So guys, last week was our military child appreciation breakfast that we have. So a big thank you to the students that came, and a big thank you to Ms. Gutierrez, who was the mastermind behind all of it. A big thank you to the Spirit Club and Ms. Reyes for putting the decorations and everything together. You guys did amazing. Good job. You guys did awesome.
And so I do want to say that this could not have been possible without our support from the Spirit Club and just different people. Thank you, sir, because you did amazing with the loteria, calling out the loteria. I did have some students approach me and they're like, you know what? Is it too late? Because my step-parent or my dad or my mom served in the military. So the way this works, when your parents or step-parents or guardians are registering you for next year, in part of the registration, it does ask if our Cubs are military connected students, and so that's how we get the list. So next year, if you are a military connected Cub, let your parents know so that we can add you to celebrations. And this was super cool. We had a blast, and yes, Spirit Club is amazing. They
Yeah,
did pretty
it was
well.
really nice.
See, so thank you, and then now
All right.
we're back.
So we're working on resilience. I saw another quote that I thought about putting up, and it said, fall down 7 times, get up 8. So to me, that has a lot to do with resilience, just being able to get up when things don't necessarily go your way. Being able to move forward and move on, even though it may not go your way. And to keep moving forward, to keep pushing. So yeah, that's resilience for me in a nutshell,
When
but you know
things
what?
don't go your way.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. Just
Just
sitting on that thought.
Yeah, just like put a pin in that thought when things don't go your way, right? Yeah.
Thank you, sir.
All right. We have a rethink. Rethink Ed is back, so we'd have a Rethink Ed video. Here we go.
Ever read a news story about a person or known someone that experienced difficulties in their life, but somehow always seemed to stay positive and bounce back? That somehow is called resilience. Resilience is the ability to adapt and grow in the face of challenging situations. Having resilience is key to being able to get through challenging times. These challenges can look like failing a science test or moving far away from your friends. Resilience is what helps you through these situations. Let's take a look at some strategies you could use to build your resilience. First, recognize your control. Sometimes things happen to us that are beyond our control. In those moments, it's important to focus on what we can control. Recognizing what's in your control builds your resilience by helping you adapt to and even embrace challenges or difficult situations. Second, focus on the bigger picture. When we put a situation into perspective, it can remind us that challenges are part of the bigger picture and we can in fact get through them. Think about a time you set a goal for yourself, but you didn't reach it on your first try, or even after many tries. Although you might have felt down about it, what were some positive outcomes? Maybe you learned and grew from the challenges you faced, and now you understand what you have to do next time to reach your goal. Third, connect with your values. When times get tough, connecting with your values can help difficult situations become more manageable. Try doing something you love, practicing self-care, or simply reminding yourself of what's most important to you. Next, find opportunities to grow from challenges. Even in the most difficult times, we can always try our best to look for opportunities for growth, big or small. Being able to grow and learn from difficult situations can have such a positive effect on our mental wellness. And finally, connect with your support system. You do not have to face challenging situations alone. Your family, friends, and other trusted adults can help you through those challenging times and even provide a shoulder to lean on. So, next time when you find yourself facing something challenging or experiencing a difficult situation, try practicing a strategy to help build your resilience. It can make a difference in how you manage your feelings, how you choose to handle the challenges, and how you grow and learn from them.
And we're back.
Wow.
Yeah, it was a really good
I like that
video.
one.
And I really liked how it talked about a support system. So I know that we have resilient Cubs. And so some students do share a little bit about, things that they've gone through or are going through. And so I know part of our resilient Cubs, they do share, others don't share. But I do know that without a support system, even if it's just one person, one trusted adult, or maybe it can be a parent, a tia, a nina, a nino. Here on campus, we have amazing teachers who can be part of your, support system. I think that makes a whole lot of a difference.
Yeah, I really like that it talked about like your own value system. And so you get to go ahead and like analyze, okay, these things are important to me, and how am I going to cope with this difficult situation while still maintaining the things that I believe in. So I know that you guys go out there and we have our friendships, we have relationships, and sometimes things don't go the way we expect them to go. And so you are able to reflect to yourself, okay, like this is important to me, and this is how I value a positive friendship, a positive relationship. And so to me, that's really important, because if you're able to say, oh, you know what? This is not how I see as a positive relationship. This is not good. This is not how positive relationships should be. That's your like red flag to say, you know what, I need to find another alternative, step away, or maybe move away from this relationship. So I don't know. That's what I got from it.
Boom.
Mic drop.
Yes. So we do have these videos, and they're just not like so we can daydream. They're really good videos, so we hope you enjoyed that video.
Yeah.
And so now,
All right. So let's see what's next. Oh yes, some positive vibes going on here because we have Mrs. Melendez. Oh man, guys.
I already have students coming up to me right now.
Really?
Can I please interview her? So I'll let you know in a bit.
Man, I don't know. I'm gonna have to see the comments. So down below. So let's see from Ms. Melendez.
Hello, Cubs. My name is Miss Melendez. I currently teach U.S. history for the 8th graders, and they just took their test, so hopefully they did amazing on that. My background is I graduated from UTEP. I received both my Bachelor's of Arts degree in history with a minor in education, as well as my educational administration from the University of Texas at El Paso. I love teaching history. I think there's so many movies that go along with history, so you can actually see history come to life, and I think that's why I teach it. I'm a very visual learner, and so I think history plays well with visual learners because you can watch. So right now we're going over the Holocaust, and so the kids are going to be able to watch a movie after we've learned about the Holocaust, and so they'll visualize and see actually what happened during that time period. An interesting fact about me is I was born in the Philippines. I actually came and immigrated to the U.S. when I was 2 years old. So that is a super interesting fact because I don't know if a lot of you ever experienced, I guess, a Filipino teacher. But I'm super excited for your questions. Let's see if I can answer all of them. I'll see you guys on Friday. Bye, guys.
Go Miners!
Ooh, man, it's going to be a good one. I have so many questions that I want to personally ask her, especially with like history. And she said she loves history movies. And so I think those are going to be on the list. But if you guys have other questions that you want to ask her, please drop them in the section where you can ask Ms. Melendez your own question. But go ahead and fill out that survey so that we can know everything that you want to ask Ms. Melendez on Friday.
And you know what I was thinking? Our 6th graders might
Let me
not
get
be
my
too
laptop.
familiar with Mrs. Melendez because she's 8th grade U.S. history teacher. But our softball girls, is our softball, one of our softball coaches. And remember that this is part of the SDC pilot ideas we have. And it's truly so that you can learn just a little bit more about your teachers and staff. So let's see, who are we going to shout out?
So let's see, we're going to shout out to Ms. B next door. She has people submitting the survey. Thank you. Ms. Reese. Uh-oh, it got disconnected.
We lost power?
We lost power.
Oh no.
Oh, there we go. Let's see. Who else? Ms. Portillo.
Woo-woo!
Coach P.
Woo-woo!
Let's see. Who else? Let's see. Ms. Chavarria.
Woo-woo!
And Ms. Barrios' class is submitting them.
So keep them
please
coming.
make sure that you guys are submitting them, guys. That's how we know where our information is coming from.
So thank you guys. And so as you're filling out, we have enough time for our last announcement. So I am super excited to announce that this year we will have another Viva la Fiesta. So this is our 4th year. And so this event is where we welcome our 5th graders. If you're a 6th grader, you're like, oh yeah, that's when we got our awesome shirts. Yes, so it's happening again this year. It is going to be on a Saturday, May the 3rd, and so it is in the morning from 9 a.m. all the way to noon. So we have this event at Clint Junior High where we invite our 5th graders to come and see our amazing campus, our different extracurricular activities, our 6th grade teachers, and this year, I was just informed that the high schools won't have a Viva la Fiesta. It's just the middle schools. So I am asking students only if you want to volunteer, if you want to help us out to fill out this form, which is also in your Google Classroom. So you're going to tell us here if you want to help out, if you will be available to help out. And then here I do have, how will you help us out for this amazing event? Are you gonna perform? So we are gonna ask our honor band, our choir, our cheer, our lionettes to perform. So you can say, I'm gonna probably come and perform, or I also need tour guides. So students who walk parents and students. We do have students who get a passport, and then I do have to know who is gonna help us out so that I can tell you where are gonna be our tour spots. So if you are available and if you wanna do, if you're a 6th grader, kind of like the tour guides that guided you last year for Viva la Fiesta, to please fill this out so that I can get with you. And then last year, I do want to say, I did something nice for the students who volunteered. So this year, yes, I am planning on doing something to say thank you for volunteering your time. So we're excited for Viva la Fiesta in 2 weeks. 2 weeks?
Yeah.
So teachers, stay tuned because we will probably send out just, some information about how we can help you, or you can help us in 6th grade for sure. I know we might get to you soon. But yeah, that's about it.
That's all we got for you guys.
So we hope you have an amazing week. Thursday, big day. All the good vibes.
Tomorrow for 8th grade.
Yes, but
Yeah.
they're
Yeah, they're at lunch. But
see.
all right, guys, we'll see you next week.
Have a good week.